back. That's right. Another Sunday, another live stream coming to you live from the Geeks and Flix studio.
I'm at the satellite location.
You're at the satellite location.
The satellite location.
What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Alex Figueroa, and my co-host is
Nate from Nate Flix Reviews.
All right, so tonight we have a great show lined up for you guys. We got some box office numbers. We even got some fantasy box office we're going to talk about, show off some scores on that, and then we're going to talk about our top favorites, 1986 films. That's going to be actually pretty fun. Live with us, we got Stephanie from Out by the Popcorn is here. Hey, what's up, Stephanie? And then, of course, you guys are going to be trickling in throughout the night. Again, say what's up to everybody in the chat. And, of course, make yourself presentable, so we can see you and say hi to you and all that. I mean, you're not going to be on camera, but just say a nice hi in the chat, and then we'll put you on the screen. Hear your little comments.
You know what?
Yeah.
I wish Stephanie joined the Fantasy Movie League.
Yeah.
Because she likes to predict stuff. I saw her Oscar predictions every year. I saw her. She's posting. I know she loved Project Hail Mary, so she's posting about the box office. She should have played. We would have had two women. Now we only got one woman in there.
She should have.
Stephanie, you should have played. It would have taken you 20 minutes to come up with a list.
I agree.
And you could have won. She knows her stuff. I feel like she could have done good.
No, she could. But
next
year she could join in. And once she sees how everything works and everything.
Yeah.
All right. With that said, let's get right into the show. Let's get it going. Let's get it flowing, like Jack Black was saying in his songs. Okay, first things first, I wanted to say, because I did say in the beginning, in the post that I put out in YouTube and our Geeks and Flix on Instagram. If you're not following, follow us on Instagram, Geeks and Flix, and of course on this YouTube page, hit the subscribe button. I wanted to say, I did say I was gonna make a big announcement. The big announcement is on the channel. Going forward throughout, and I talked to Nate about this. We talked to each other on the phone. Is 4K reviews and everything. I'm still going to be doing the 4K reviews, but the difference is that the channel is now going to take a big 360 turn and focusing on action movies. Whereas we have the Action Movie Guys podcast available on all podcast platforms. The videos for those episodes will be dropping here on the live stream. On the channel also. I'm going to be doing editing on those. So again, you could choose whether you want to see me and Nate talking in person with some videos of the actual what we're talking about, or you could take us on the go, whether you're working in the gym. You can listen to our takes on these action movies. We did like 477, I think we're up to right now. We just finished recording the last Mission Impossible number 7. That's what we did today. But going forward, in terms of collecting and all this, I was telling Nate, the problem is when you're doing 4K reviews, and I want to tell people this because I don't think people don't see the behind the curtains. They see a lot of people, whether it's whatever followers you follow, whether it's 4K stuff and whoever you follow in that niche of reviewing movies and physical media, let's put it that way. Some of them buy it. Some of them get them free from companies, or they're sponsored by bigger companies, whether it's Warner Brothers, Paramount, Sony, 88 Films, or freaking Vinegar Syndrome, Turbine. They get them free. They could do it. The problem here on this channel is that I have to buy the Blu-ray, the original Blu-ray. So I have to scour the earth for the original Blu-ray. Then I have to get the 4K. Then do what I got to do to get it out. And the thing is movies that I really don't give a shit about. And I'm going to be really honest with you. And me and Nate talked about it. Like, there's movies that I really do not like. And I'm buying them on 4K just to put them out, just to get views. So with that said, I'm going to continue buying the movies that I enjoy and like and continue doing 4Ks versus Blu-rays. But going forward from now on, it's going to be an all-action movies. But I'm buying every action movie, and whether I didn't see it, it's going to be blind buys. I'm going to watch them, review them on Instagram, whether it's the movie reviews will be on Instagram. And then on the channel itself here on YouTube is going to be the 4K or Blu-ray review of the physical media of the copy that I watch. Going forwards. Now it opens up a lot of series that I'd never seen before, like I told Nate, the Universal Soldiers. I never even seen 8 of them. And I know they're gonna be crap going down the line, but it'll be fun watching those. And I remember I forgot which one that we did, and I continued watching it, and it was a Jackie Chan one. He played a cop. What was was it
Police Story?
Police Story.
Super
Yes,
yeah. Police
Story. I brought the final 4 and 5. So I might go back and rewatch them and do like a series. But yeah, going forward is going to be action, which is going to be fun for a lot of people because, again, martial arts, there's so many different action. Horror action, I don't mind doing because I kind of like those too. Horror action, drama action, suspense, thrillers, all that crap. I'm going to be covering it here on the channel. But again, I ain't buying shit like Beautiful Mind on 4K. Like, I don't care.
Cinderella Man.
Yeah, Cinderella Man or Leprechaun on 4K. First of all, that movie's a piece of trash. And I don't even care if it's on 4K, 8K, 10K, and 16K. The movie's still basura. And you could throw it in the garbage because it's not a good movie. But going forward, I think that's the best way, I think, for myself to enjoy what I'm doing instead of watching movies that I really don't even care for. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. You know, when I do reviews or anything, I review things I see or that I wanted to see. I don't really. It's a lot of the reason why I don't normally take requests. Like, some people might be like, "Oh, will you review this?" If I planned to see it anyway, maybe. Yeah. But I won't usually go out of my way if I'm not interested, because it's like, you know, it's not only the matter of for example, with the 4Ks, like, you got to pay $35, $40 for these 4Ks, plus buy a Blu-ray, plus you don't like the movie. Then what do you do with it after? You either got to keep it or go through the process of selling it or trading it. And, you know, so I totally understand that perspective. I always say review what you like, watch what you like, and talk about. And even if you don't like it, but if you like the genre, you know, then watch the genre. Real quick, Tony's here. What's up, Tony?
Hey,
Brayden, Ben Buster, he's here. What's up, Ben? And Stephanie says, y'all gonna need to let me know when Project Hail Mary goes on pre-order sale. Y'all are always on top of that, and I really want to buy it. So, Stephanie, we'll tell you. And then Ben said we went on early. Yes. And he said you should do some Chuck Norris 4Ks. Now, what movie that he's in is even Sidekicks? I think is the only one. You
have Sidekicks, and then you have Delta Force, which I did on the channel. I did Delta Force 1. Yeah, I did that one. Yeah. I'll do the Mission in Actions Blu-rays. I don't have those, so I definitely.
You don't have 4Ks yet.
Yeah, they don't have 4Ks on those, but most likely they will. 2. Expendables 2. There you go. That's Chuck Norris.
It's old, but it has a 4K.
But anyway. Yeah.
Do you have this movie, Alex? Let me see if you have this movie. This is in honor of Chuck Norris. Thanks for shouting him out. I'm going to show you 2 things.
We lost an action legend.
Alex, you may need to look into buying these, because I'm pretty sure I put them on the Action Movie Guys list just because I found these at the bookstore for like
$2,
$5. And I was like, you know what? We got naked Chuck Norris in A Force of One.
Whoa!
A Force of One. Jennifer O'Neill, Chuck Norris. At the bottom, if you can't see, it says, he hears the silence. He sees the darkness.
Is he a blind Kung Fu fighter?
I don't know, brother.
Is he blind?
He got a mustache.
He always rocks a mustache.
Looks like Tom Atkins, but karate. and then another Chuck Norris, probably a banger. I don't know. Again, with the mustache. I mean,
that's his thing, man. The porn stash.
This is a movie. You want to talk about porn stash? This is a movie called Chuck Norris in Good Guys Wear Black.
Oh,
I don't know. Good Guys Wear Black. So, R.I.P. to Chuck. If you haven't seen these, neither have I. But we're going to be reviewing them in a future AMG. So there you go. Thanks for reminding me, man.
Hey, what's up? Triburrow's in the chat. In the chat. Hey, what's up, Triburrow? All right. So with that said, let's have fun. Let's bring in the box office numbers and let's have fun with those. All right. So here we go. Oh man, I'm like dropping everything. Let's knock this over here. All right, here we go. Start off with some box office.
Likes both of those movies.
All right, here we go. So these are the box office numbers of. Oh wait, I hit the. Here, let me get that away. All right, here we go. These are the box office numbers for this past week that just finished. Number 1, we got Project Hail Mary coming in at $80 million opening weekend, which is actually really strong and really high. Number 2 is Hoppers. Now, this came in at $18 million when it first came out, and it grossed over $120 million. So whoever has that in the fantasy team,
Rich.
Good luck to you. Oh, Rich, good. Number 3, on the revenge.
Durandar. That's an
Duran.
Indian film. Yeah.
Well,
That's an
13
Indian
million.
film.
Oh, okay. 13 million, 13.5 million. Number 4, Ready or Not to, Here I Come. Now, that one is Triborough, I believe. Came in at 9.1 million, which is interesting. Reminders of Him came in at 33 million.
Another
Screen
rich movie.
7 opened up at 4.3 million. That's not good. To a whopping at $114 million as of right now. The GOAT, which is a Stephen Curry animated film, 3.5 million, $97.5 million grossing. Undertone, which is a horror movie, 3 million to open, 15 million as of gross. Wuthering Heights, 475,000 as opening. Right now is at 83 million. Avatar: Fire and Ash, $280,000, and it's right now at 403 million. And then of course,
It's over $1 billion worldwide.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then of course, US number 11 is The Bride, a whopping I don't think it opened that, but it's at $12.5 million. I just want to say about that movie. When I saw the trailer, and I talked to Nate about this. When I saw the trailer, I got a little excited. Like, I was a little intrigued and interested, but then when they showed the second trailer, I was like, man, this is not going to be a good movie. They kept showing too much style over substance, and I was like, this is not good. The slow motion of her falling, and then all of a sudden you see a jacked up Christian Bale, which is Frankenstein, beating up dudes, and then he's amongst people looking all jacked up, and that's when I lost interest, because I'm like, Frankenstein is supposed to be like, grotesque and doesn't want to be around people, and people are scared of him, like the Herman Munster. But this dude is like having ballroom fucking dances with people and rich people, and I was like, I didn't like it, and I didn't go see it. And look at that, it bombed hard.
Yeah. So just so you know, if you look on the so if it's bold, that means it opened this week. So
Okay.
Project Hail Mary, Durandar, The Revenge, Ready or Not 2, those all opened this week. And then you have the number of weeks it's been out over there in the right side of the screen. So hey, what's up, Joel?
Hey, Joel, how you doing?
That's Joel. Yeah, Hopper's 3 weeks in the theater now. Reminders him 2 weeks. If you look, Avatar 14 weeks, and it still beat The Bride in its 14th week. The Bride had an 86% drop from an already low number, so it is doing horrible. And Scream 7 has been out for 4 weeks. So, I will say, just from the top, can you click on the Indian movie real quick?
Sure.
Durar, whatever. Yeah. Go down. What's the worldwide? No, nothing international. These movies do good overseas, these Indian films. So this could end up making some money, but there was a big controversy with it this weekend. I don't have any insider information, but I'm just letting y'all know. There was controversy because there was the dubbed version or the subtitle. One of them got canceled, and a bunch of people had to get refunds and all this kind of stuff. So it was kind of crazy. But yeah, Project Hail Mary. Let's stop there really quick. Amazing opening for something that is not a sequel. It's an original in the sense of it's adapted from a book, which to me, those are still count as original films, because it's not based on a prior film. Huge opening. This is Amazon who bought MGM. So this is an MGM movie. It's their number one opening ever. I think it beat Creed 3. That was the previous biggest opening. So good for them. Putting it in theaters, not putting it on stupid Amazon Prime on their streaming. Filmed with IMAX. The IMAX stuff is really great in this movie. It's a great film. I loved it. I gave it a 10 out of 10 when I did my little review. But yeah, a huge opening for something, and it's far surpassed. The original projections were like 65 to 70 million. So it hit 80. So it overperformed even kind of the early projections. So probably will have good legs. And yeah, it's a good movie. Hoppers, if you want to go back. Hoppers was number 2.
Let's go to Hoppers.
Hopper's doing pretty good overseas as well. Almost the same. Yeah, look, 120 and 122. So 242. This maybe has one more week of money, and then it's done for because Mario comes out on the first weekend of April. And that all the family audiences are going to switch to that movie. So Hopper's probably hit, I don't know, it'll probably hit a little over 300 million. Not amazing, but not horrible, I guess. But it probably costs like 200 million to make. So, and then Ready or Not, kind of disappointing, to be honest. 2 million overseas, 2.8, 9.1 here, only 12 million. The first one wasn't like a massive monster hit, but I think it gained ground on video, like after the theater, and did well. I thought this might be like one of those scenarios where, okay, people found it later and now, but you know what, Alex? This movie came out 7 years ago, the first one. I think they waited a little too long to make this sequel. The directors, of course, directed Scream 5, Scream 6, and Abigail in between. So maybe if Abigail was this movie, it might have done a little better because it would have been a little closer. But yeah, a little disappointing, to be honest.
You know, it's funny. I just saw this for the first time this year. This year. I remember texting you, and I was like, did this get a 4K or a Blu-ray? So it was Blu-ray. But we saw it streaming, and I'm not gonna lie. I actually enjoyed the movie. I said, this is actually a really fun horror movie. I liked the twist. I thought it was funny as hell. And when I saw the trailer to part 2, that's what made me trigger. Like, what the hell was part 1 about? That's why I went back to see it. But part 2 actually looked pretty fun. I was telling my wife we should go see it until I saw Triborough had it. And I was like, I ain't going to give this guy my money for his box office.
You're not seeing this because I don't want him to get $1.
I'm going to wait till the streaming to come out. No, but no, jokes aside, I actually was intrigued to seeing this. I'm going to be honest with you. I really want to see it. It's kind of a shame because you got Sarah Michelle Gellar back. You know, she's starting to come around and do things. And I don't want to talk about before. Tony, please don't leave on the comment. Did you hear about the Buffy getting canceled? And we're not talking about it. It was horrible.
I liked the first one a little bit better. I saw this this weekend. It was okay. Like, it's not
gorier than part 1.
It is gorier, but
did they try too hard?
It leans more into the comedy. Yeah, it's a little try hard at times, and the ending is not that great. So I don't know. I don't think people will like this one as much as the first, and that's not good for its like long term. Outlook. I do want to say, Tony said this. The big mistake that The Bride did was they spent too much money on it. The budget $90 million should have been 50 or 40. Let me tell you, even at 40, it's a huge bomb. It is not even. It's made like $20 million worldwide, or 23. The problem, Tony, is that the movie sucks. It doesn't matter what the budget was. It's not good. So you could have spent $10 million on it, and it's still not a good movie. That's the main problem. So I don't always like to blame budgets. The only time I blame budgets is when the movie's amazing, and then it still fails. It's because, maybe they spent too much. But when the movie's bad, it doesn't matter what they spent. It just lost more, but it still would have lost.
It's very hard to take a old tale, like something from the Universal Monster era, and then do like a reimagined modern style artsy fartsy movie, because like it's really a hit or miss, because you have certain demographics, whether in terms of film guys that love film, that enjoy those type of movies, or that really hate those type of movies. So it's like it's really hard to please which camp you want to. That's why when I saw the trailer, you had me, but then it pulled me apart, because then it felt like, I don't know if you ever saw it, but it felt like Hannibal, the TV show, where I really enjoyed it. I liked it, but then it got way too over the whole artsy fartsy. The bodies are all lined up in a weird quirky, and then the cameras are looking all weird. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's a crime scene. Like, I don't need to look at, or the slow motion. And then he's walking around and everything's slow motion, and he could look at.
They started to like believe their own hype a little bit.
Yeah.
Like in this weird stuff.
Yeah. So like, I don't want to knock on The Bride. I didn't see it, but to me, I feel like that's what comes across when I see that trailer. Like, let's just let the damn girl fall down the stairs. I don't need a slow motion take.
And it definitely tries to be more art house than it needs to be.
Yeah.
It's a bad movie though, in general, like the story. Now, Tony said, Nate, despite Nate not caring for Hoppers, are you happy that it's doing well? Is it? It had $150 million budget, which means it needs to make about $500 million to make money. It's not close. This is not, I wouldn't call this a success. No, sorry, Tony. Not with that budget. Again, to your point of The Bride, big budget. Well, 150. You got to hit about 450 to break even. I don't see it making 450, honestly.
No.
Not with Mario coming out in.
He also said, yes, thank you, Alex. The Leprechaun is the worst franchise series of all time. Just pure. I'm not a fan of it. but I'm not buying the 4K. I mean, it is what it is. I have them on Blu-ray. I have the entire set. That big, what's it? The Leprechaun pot, gold pot collection or some shit is called.
Right.
Whatever. I have that whole 7 film set. Didn't even crack it open. It's collecting dust.
I never bought that.
It's collecting dust.
I don't even like the first one, so I was like, why am I going to watch any more of these?
Hey, but more power to everybody. You brought the 4Ks. Yeah. Awesome. It is what it is. But not this guy. All right. With that said, let's get to the topic at hand. Top 5 favorites of 1986.
We're going to do the box office.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's do
it.
I'm
sorry. Box office Fantasy League. This is a week 3 update for everyone playing. Tribro's here. Tony's here. Ben is here. You guys are all playing. Here is the current update for week number 3. Now, a lot of people have 0 points because...
So the way I did it, so you guys could, I did not add zeros. It's only people that's on the board. We're going to go one by one, and Nate is going to tell you guys how he came up with the scoring, so you guys don't feel lost. He's like, oh, this made 200 and something million. I should have 200. No.
I should have 200 million points.
Yeah, you should have too much. No, Nate's going to tell you the breakdown on how the point system works, so you guys don't be confused when you see your names pop up. Number 1, I think Rich is working, so Alex is what? Alex will be...
We'll only get if it comes in a green case.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I would. All right.
Import.
Number 1, the import. Yeah, I love imports.
Rich is currently in first place. He's not here right now, but that's okay. I'll send this at the end of the stream to the chat.
Number 1.
So Rich has 312 points. Everybody's like, what the heck? I got 0 points and this guy got 312. Well, here's how he came to this. He did pick Hoppers, which currently has gotten him 243 points. Now, the point system, guys, in case I did explain it, but just in case, a refresher, 1 point for every $1 million. So if you hit $100 million, you have 100 points. It's easy for me to keep track. If you hit $1 billion, guess what? You have 1,000 points. So that is the easiest way. So Hoppers has gotten him 243 points. Reminders of him, which he also picked, has gotten him 54 points. Okay. And Undertone has gotten him 15 points. Now, we're playing. Me and Alex are playing, but we're also going to give our opinion because this is our show, and, we are also the prognosticators of this whole, we're going to look at it. Now, Alex, I'm going to tell you what. I don't know. I think Hoppers is an okay pick for him as far as his number 2 pick. Right?
Okay.
Undertone, though, he picked that 3rd overall with a lot of movies on the board, and it's at 15 points, and I don't think it's going to make much more. Not so sure, because reminders of him, he picked 4th, and it's like tripled the amount that Undertone might have been a bad pick. What do you think? 15 points in 2 weeks, basically.
I think Rich picked what he likes instead of what he thinks the audience are going to choose. I see, because the way he looks at it, it's all the movies he enjoys, right? Watching.
Also, he wants to watch.
Yeah, the ones that he wants to watch. So, again, I'm just speculating his thoughts of process here, because a lot of people in our whole thing pick movies that I know for a fact didn't pick it because of what they enjoy. Especially me. I picked movies that I'm like, I thought I would never see.
Standard Plan 2. You don't even know what that is.
I don't even know what that is, but I did it. But Rich always makes me laugh, and then we know his taste now. So it does make sense why he picks Reminders of You. Like, I mean, so...
And he liked that movie, by the way.
He did like it, yeah.
He did not like Hoppers, though. And that was his number 2 pick, and he didn't even like it. So.
Yeah, so, I mean, he picked it because it's an animation, correct?
Good move. Yeah, it's a Pixar. It's a Disney Pixar movie. That one is kind of like he should have picked another movie, because that was a bad choice. I think Undertone was a horrible choice. I thought so at the time, but you know what? I'm not going to tell anybody what to do because I want to win.
To be honest with you, Nate, regardless of bad or good, I think the problem is that when people see horror movies, whether it's non-IP or a big franchise, it does very well in the box office. So he took a chance. He rolled the dice with Undertone going, you know what? 10 million, would it make 80 or 40 opening weekend, right? Because we seen some movies that we're like, what the hell is this?
Last year, Conjuring 4 made like $500 million or something.
But that was already a well-established IP, though.
It's a big studio horror film. I will say, in his defense, Well, also he made a weird choice. I told him off air, so this is not new. He picked 3 movies that came out within a week of each other. So
That's bad.
his movies are eating themselves. But I will say, Undertone, to give it some credit, is actually a huge success. So it's made 15 million worldwide, but it only had a $500,000 budget. So it's actually like made 10 times, 15 times what it cost to make. So in that regard, it's a hit, but for our game, it's not a big hit.
No.
It's not. That's not that many points, 15 points. So he's in first place currently with 312 points. In second place should be me, I think. I had one movie. Yep. I've had my first movie come out. I, of course, picked Project Hail Mary with my second pick. I'm going to tell you what. I'm only behind him by, 170?
Yeah.
And he has 3 movies, and I only have 1 movie. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm very glad people went to see Project Hail Mary. Shout out to Stephanie for seeing it twice already. See it 5 times if you have to. See it as many times. It's a great film. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Everybody go check it out. Regardless of the game, check it out because it's a great movie. Support, non-sequels. But 141 for me. And then in third place should be Brad.
Wait, but what movies did you have? I'm sorry.
Oh, Project Hail Mary is my only movie.
Damn, and
So
you got
far,
141 points?
On the first weekend.
Jeez,
So
I can't even talk shit right now. You got 140. Okay, all right.
With my second pick. That's not even my number 1 pick. So
What's your number
feeling
1?
pretty good. Minions was my number 1
Oh yeah,
pick.
you're gonna be getting mad points. All right.
Yeah.
Number
Minions.
3
So,
is your
number
cousin
3
Brad,
should be
right?
Team Brad. Yeah, Team Brad. Now, this is hilarious. So last week, he actually had 27 points. However, I believe that for the Bride, they were doing forecasting because the number has gone down. He only has the Bride so far.
Yeah.
And it made 23. It's made 23 million worldwide, or 22 and change. So we round up. Now, I'll give him some credit. This was his 4th movie. This was not one of his top 3 picks. So, for a 4th movie, it's made more than Rich's Undertone, which is pretty good, but it's not great. But that's all he's had open so far. Next should be Triborough, Team Triborough. 12 points. Now, he also only has 1 movie. He had Ready or Not 2 this weekend. Not an amazing showing, but to his credit, this was his 5th pick. So,
wait.
Yeah.
My man got Doomsday. I think he's fine.
Exactly.
I mean, that's his biggest movie. So, and the good thing about that for Triborough is that it's the last movie of the year. So he's getting everything from December into, and we're not stopping this until Triborough's Doomsday comes out of the theater.
And Werewolf. He has Werewolf that comes out
and
Christmas.
Werewolf.
So he has like the 2 last movies of the year.
And Angelina got
Scrooge. We're not going to know who won till March.
I think she got Scrooge too in December. The Johnny Depp movie.
The Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas Carol. Ebenezer.
Yeah. Ebenezer. So you got a lot of people that picked in December. So that's going to be really interesting. But yeah, Triborough is actually in a good spot right now with 12 points.
Honestly. And with it being, like I said, with it being his 5th movie, like if your 5th movies have, make a little bit, hey, count.
Any points count.
Yep. And then in last place currently, with a hilarious score, Team Eli with
Jesus.
2 points.
That's embarrassing.
Let me tell you what happened here. This was, remember, in our group chat, one of his movies got pushed back to next year.
Oh, that's right.
So he had this animal movie, like the animal thing with Ryan Reynolds. It got pushed back. He had to make a last-second choice, and the movie he picked was called The Pout Pout Fish. The Pout Pout Fish is an animated film. It came out this weekend. It made like 500,000 US, but it made like 1.5 million overseas. So he has 2 points. Again, that's his. First of all, it's his last movie, and it's a fill-in movie. And everyone remember, Triborough included. Everyone remember, Eli. Oh, Eli's here. He says, "Laugh now, Eli." Everybody remember, you have a wild card movie, your 6th movie. So if your number 5 is doing bad or your number 4 is doing bad, you could sub in your wild card movie. And his wild card movie is a Billie Eilish concert. It's definitely going to make more than the Pout Pout Fish. So, you could wait until after it comes out, see how they're doing, and then let us know. But right now, He's got 2, which puts him ahead of 7 other people right now.
Hey, I'm in last place, and I think I'm going to be in
You
last place.
might
I don't know what movies I have coming up, but I know I'm going to be in last
Your
place.
first movie is Mortal Kombat 2, I believe.
Oh, actually, that's going to be a pretty big movie.
And then Mandalorian is like the week after or something like that.
Well,
or 2 weeks after.
We'll see. I hope y'all are having a lovely evening. So far, we're having a good old time there, Mr.
Yeah, so
2 Point.
there's our week 3 box office. Eli, you're on the board. Pout Pout Fish.
Yep.
Triborough on the board with Ready or Not 2. Brad on the board so far with Just the Bride. Me with Project Hail Mary. And Rich with more than half of his movies out already. Hopper's Undertone, reminders of him. He's in the early lead. He does have Michael still, which is going to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
But, he's almost done already. He only has like one other movie coming out later.
Yeah, look, everybody's on the board. That's a good thing. We're still missing the other guys. Everyone else picked movies later down the month, so it is what it is. I just can't wait to see when everybody's on the board, how it shifts up and down, because it's going to be shifting every other week. It's going to go up and down, which I'm going to enjoy watching and seeing what happens. All right, with that said, let's have fun. Let's get into some 1986 talk here, because we're going to bring out all the stops. We're going to bring everything out. You guys don't understand. We're gonna bring out music. We're gonna bring everything out. I might even bring out a hologram of Freddie Mercury for the hell I care. I don't know. Let's have fun. Okay. Let's bring in some cinema today. All right. So for 1986, that's a big. Yeah, I was 3 years old, 1986. This is where hairspray was cool for men. They had the pop hair bands were cool, motorcycles were cool, Trans Ams were good, was good too. Knight Rider was a cool show, A-Team was a cool show. But let me tell you something, Nate.
Yeah.
The good thing about 1986 is the music. There's a lot of good music. We're gonna start with music before we go into box office numbers, because box office is going to be really interesting when we sit down and talk about it. But we got to talk about the music, because the music is what gets people together and put people as one. So 1986, well, let me just set up my stuff here.
And by the way, how we came up with this, I was sitting at home and I see all these things, we're always talking aside, like, especially me and like my, some of my other friends will be like, remember this year was such a good year of movies. And this year was such a good year of movies. And I was like, what if we do anniversaries, right? It's 2026. What if we do 40 years ago, our favorite movies from 1986. And then later we're going to do 96. And then later we're going to do 2006. And then later we're going to do 10 years anniversary. So like all through this year, and next year we'll do the same for 87. And then 97. But I was like, this is fun. It's nostalgic, right? We get to talk about stuff we like. I wasn't born in 1986. So, but I do know a lot of these, like what the songs we talked about before we went on air. I've heard almost all of them. So it's still fun to reminisce.
All right. So starting off number 1. Now this song is, I'm going to pull it up here. I pick random music. I'm just going to look for the band. This one came from the Billboard's Top 100. This one came in at number 38.
Ooh.
A little song from the Bananarama. A little song called Venus.
Oh. Good song.
It's a very good song. You listen to it, you feel good. You want that smoothie, that mango pineapple smoothie.
Remember when this was the commercial for the Venus razors?
Yeah,
all the women
females
were shaving their legs.
Yeah, imagine them shaving their legs and they're like.
That's it.
But yeah, so you got Venus from Bananarama. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna randomly pick. I'm gonna randomly pick up in here. Let's go a little bit more up. Let's go in the 20s. Pick a number from the 20s, Nate, from 20 to 30. Pick a number around there.
Okay, good. Now I sent you
Let's
this
have
list,
fun.
but I've
Let's
closed
have
it, so
fun.
I don't even know what's on it.
There you
Let's
go.
go with number 24.
24. Okay, let me look it up here. Let me look. If guys, you want to join in, I'm gonna let you guys
I'll
pick
read the
another
chat while
number.
you're pulling that up
Yeah,
too.
go ahead.
Eli
Number
says,
24.
great song with a great scene from Remember the Titans, which I love, with Sunshine. That's right. Triber says, I prefer Cruel Summer to Venus. All right. Well, it was not. I don't know if that came out in 1986, but "Cruel Summer" is a good song. I like that song too.
All right, here we go.
We're 24. Oh God, I don't
This
know what it is.
one came from the Billboard Top 100, number 24. We got a little song. Hopefully, this is the right one. I think it is.
Oh God.
This is from the band Starship called Sarah.
Oh.
You picked a love ballad.
No love song.
This is like their.
Do I know this song? Let me
I
see.
don't know.
I gotta hear a little more.
I can see her in school, and they're meeting. They see
You're at a dance.
At a dance, and the guy's all slow, like she's all hot with curly hair, and her like shoulders are showing.
Okay.
Now you know, guys out there, if you see a Sarah, sing her this song. Sarah, I said Sarah. All right.
Good.
Here
Barbara
we go.
said rock ballad, fire. Eli said "Take Me Home Tonight" by Eddie Money is all time. I love that.
Oh.
Is that on the list? Is "Take Me Home Tonight"?
Take me.
That was on the top 100 of 1986.
I think so. Yeah.
Take
Yeah, I think so.
me home tonight.
I think so. Yeah. All right. Chat. Pick a number from 0 to 100.
Well, one.
And what?
100.
Yeah. 1 to 100. Zero. Number zero. Pick a number from number 1 to 100, and then I'm gonna look it up, and then that's the song we're gonna play from 1986 Hot Billboards.
I said it's number 59.
Yes,
Take Me Home
it's
Tonight.
no, but he cheated.
No, he's just telling us it's.
Oh yeah. It is. Okay, it is number 59. All right, Triborough said number 20. We just did 24. He wants number 25. All right, here we go.
One higher than me.
He went one higher.
Price is right at me.
He prices right.
He said, Nate, you're gonna pick 24. Guess what I'm gonna pick? 25.
25.
Okay.
All right, here we go. No cheating out there. Don't look up the list. All right, here we go. Number 25. It's a little song. Here it is. It's a little song from the Human League called Human.
Oh.
I think I heard this one.
I've heard this. I've 100% heard this song.
I think I heard this one.
I like that beginning.
It does. It makes me feel like I'm in the gym about to lift weights.
Oh.
Like, pass me the dumbbells. Oh,
Then it
no.
turns into this.
No, it shouldn't. I dropped
This song
the
is good though.
dumbbells.
I love this song. This song
You
is
like the
good.
song?
I do like this one.
All right, let's skip a little bit. I just skipped it.
Yo, this sounds so 1986. It's not.
This is very 1986. Very
Yes.
1986. What song? What this song's called? This is called the Human League Human. That's it, just Human.
Tony about to download it.
Yeah, he's about to put it in
love
his
this
walk music. I'm gonna walk
Yes.
to Human. All right, Nate, pick another number, 1 through
All
100.
right, let's go. Let's get wild. Let's get crazy.
wild.
What was
Okay.
the number 76 song?
76 of 1976. Oh my God! How did I know you would pick this?
Oh,
By
shoot.
luck. This is a song. Here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Oh my God! You know what's funny? I never even heard this song, but you heard of this artist. It's a little called Madonna, 1986, number 76, with a little song called True Blue.
Oh, this song is great. Yes. Anything Madonna, this is good. You're gonna like this song.
All right, here
If you
it
like
is.
Madonna. You have to have heard this song.
All right, let's bring in some more.
Wait, well, let me get to the chorus. You'll know the chorus.
It sounds very like Diana Ross in the Supreme style. You know what I mean? Like that whole Like
Like a doo-wop,
like a
50s,
doo-wop
60s.
band. Yeah. It has like that little
Motown.
Motown sound style. Like sugar pie, honey bunch. I know that I love you. Now, it's okay. I don't know if that's, I don't know. But all right.
I love Madonna, especially in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
I like most of her songs. Tribor says that's from the album True Blue. Yeah, she had 3 songs chart in 1986. So chat, pick another. Let's do 2 more. Chat, pick another number. 1
pick
through
another
100 without looking.
Yeah, don't cheat. Just pick a number.
Just pick the first one that types in a number.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to pick.
What we got?
Let's see. We're going to drop a number in there.
Oh, my God.
86 and 47. Okay, those are the 2 we'll do. 86 and 47.
40. All right, let's start off with 47. We're going to go to 1986, number 47. Oh, my God.
A banger?
I don't know.
You made it sound like it was about to be a banger. I don't know.
I thought it was going to be one. Let's see.
I like that Tribor picked 86 for the year 1986. That's a good. That's
all right, here we go. This is 1986, number 47, Miami Sound Machine.
Oh,
words get in the way.
Okay. Isn't that Gloria Estefan, Miami Sound Machine?
What? Well, everyone picking these music.
Is it?
Oh.
Well, you said don't look.
I did.
Know, this is a shot. Hey. This is a dart at the wall.
Now I'm about to pop line open.
Yeah, it's Gloria Estefan, Miami.
It is Gloria Estefan, yeah.
But this is not the other. This is Flow. Shout out to Eli.
I don't know. I don't feel this one.
Yeah, that's a slow dance.
That's
song
a slow dance. Like this doesn't have
at the school dance.
It does. It doesn't have this. This one is the one. This one was on the charts. Let me see. I did see it. Number 40 on the charts was this song.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
This is when your drunk uncle gets up and be like, oh, this is my song.
Eli said, hey, I met my first love to that song. And then he said, I'm also lying.
All right, what was the other one? Number 86. All right, so what is number 86? That's a good number. Why not go with 86 when we're doing a 1986 song?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
it's
my
good.
God.
It's that good, huh?
No, it's not that good.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
All right.
I hope Eli didn't lie. And pick.
This is Triborough's pick.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Oh, my God.
Just play it. Don't even say what it is.
I'm not going to say it. All right, here we go.
This sounds very 1986. I don't know this yet. By this, what I've heard, I don't know what what is that?
So this is 1986, number 86, called Arcadia Election Day.
I don't know what that's. I've never heard that song in my life.
Oh my God! All right. Oh, that
was
is
fun. There's some good songs though. All the top. Me and Alex discovered all the Top Gun soundtrack songs are on there. What was the other one? Rocky IV. All the Rocky IV songs were on there. There you go.
So Kenny Loggins' 1986 smash hit "Danger Zone" came in at Billboard's 100, number 42 on the Billboard Top 100.
Great song.
It does.
Honestly, doesn't make any sense unless you're watching the movie, but it's still a good song.
No, it don't.
Bro, I'll tell you what. My favorite thing about this song, when I went to see Top Gun Maverick, and that song kicks on at the beginning in IMAX.
People went nuts.
Bro, I went nuts. I started climbing over the chairs.
Yeah.
I was like, the danger zone. It was amazing. I love it.
Well, I mean, anyway, we could do this. I mean, this is actually maybe we add more of this random music, pick a number music bit. We'll do more of that throughout. But there's a lot of.
You do 1996. That should be fun.
That would be pretty good. That should be a lot of like Boyz II Men and Mariah Carey during those.
A lot of rap, a lot of like rock, but like different rock. You know, like that. Grunge was early 90s, but you know, you make it like
96. You have
96.
a lot of you might have albums, big albums. So. All right, here we go. This is another one that a lot of people might know. This came in at Billboard's 100, 1986. This came from a band. You might know him. I know him. He's a color of a crayon. This is James Brown.
The color of a crayon. Oh, no.
Number 65 on the 1986 Billboard 100 with Living in America.
Hey.
Let me go.
Rocky 4.
Super Highway. There it goes. Anywhere.
All right, look. Tony picked 25, but we already played.
We already did 25. All right. But yeah, there's a lot of great music from 1986. They have Lionel Richie Dancing on the Ceiling, which came in at number 39. Cyndi Lauper's True Colors was number 41. Madonna, Papa Don't Preach, I'm in Trouble. That was number 29. Oh, I have to play this for Nate. Before we go on, I have to play this for Nate because he had me on the floor with this one.
Okay.
I have to. I have to. I don't care.
Oh no, I know what this is.
I have to.
Oh no.
All right, so this one, 1986 Billboard 100, Little Falco with number 28 hit song, Rock Me Amadeus. I'm a popo. I'm a popo.
Amadeus. What a crazy song. That is a crazy song.
You got Berlin, Take My Breath Away, number 27th. Simple Mind, Alive and Kicking, was number 17. Going Down, Eddie Murphy, Party All the Time was number 7. One of my favorites. And then number 1 is That's What Friends Are For with Gladys Knight, Dionne Warwick, Stevie Wonder, and Elton John. That is your number 1 song of 1986. And you know what? I'm going to play it because that is the number 1 song, and we should just do that before we end the bit. So this is for those of you out there that want to know what
Tony,
the hell.
That other song was called Rock Me Amadeus.
Yeah.
Or just Amadeus. Is it called Rock Me Amadeus or just Amadeus?
Rock Me Amadeus.
Rock Me Amadeus, yeah. He wants to listen to that German.
Oh, snap. He likes that one?
That is. I know this song. I've heard this song.
This sounds like Barney. Hey there, Dante, why are you
It's
so
a really sappy, like, sugary song.
It is.
This is what my mom probably listened to in 1986, to be honest with you. I picture Stevie Wonder if they did like the video. He's standing there. He's like, hey. It's not even that it's a bad song, but it's number 1 because of all those people. Like Elton John, Dionne, Gladys Knight, Stevie Wonder. It's like an all-star song.
No, I mean, great song, great people singing it. But there you guys have it. That is the sounds of 1986, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the more decades we do, the more random billboards hits we're going to play for you guys and get hit with copyrights from all over the world, from all these beautiful artists that we love and enjoy.
Thank you for being here live, because you're never going to see this video again. This is,
Yeah.
it's gonna be buried.
All right, here we go. These are the top 10 movies of 1986. We're going to just love it, people. Here we go. These are the top movies. We got number 1. Let's go to number 10. Ferris Bueller's Day Off from Paramount. $70 million box office hit. Number 9, Ruthless People from Buena Vista. $71 million.
Back in the day, like Disney's.
Oh, Disney. Gotcha. Number 8, The Golden Child, Paramount, again coming in with another $79 million. Number 7, one of the greatest aliens movies ever made, Aliens. They just added the S at the end of the first one. And they said, this is going to be a sequel. 1986, Aliens. From Fox. 20th Century Fox came in at $86 million. Number 6, Back to School from, of course, Tony's favorite distributor, Orion.
Oh, right. Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney Dangerfield's $91 million. That's crazy for a comedy back then. Number 5, Star Trek. Number 4, The Voyage Home. Paramount again coming in and bringing in $109 million to their pockets. And number 4, The Karate Kid Part 2 from Columbia Pictures with another $115 million.
Glory of Love, baby.
Yeah. And then number 3, an army movie of all army movies, Platoon from Orion, $137.9 million. The first 2 movies, Paramount killed it in 1986 with Crocodile Dundee at $174.8 million. Number 1 hit of 1986 at the theater, at the box office, in your car, is Top Gun. You have taken the breath away because it was $180 million taken home. Now, Nate, are you shocked with any of these movies being that high up?
Yes.
What you got?
Crocodile Dundee. I never understood. I know it was a huge hit. I never understood how or why. I don't really like that movie that much. Again, that's just personal. Like, I'm not into it. The rest I could see, like, Top Gun was Tom Cruise, very 80s, Tony Scott. Platoon is Oliver Stone. Karate Kid is a sequel. Star Trek is a sequel. Aliens is a sequel. So, like, the rest of Golden Child's Eddie Murphy. I don't know what Ruthless People is. So, cool. Back to School. Now, I know you mentioned it, big for a comedy. This is back when comedies used to make money. So, I think they stopped making money around like 2011 or 2012, something like that. But comedy used to be just as big as any other genre, really, at the theater. So, the only one that's surprising, though, is Crocodile Dundee, only because I don't think it's that great. I don't know how everyone loved it so much.
Yeah, when it comes to 80s movies, I think that was the big hits of comedy. I seen a lot of comedy movies in the 80s. Shit that is not going to be done now. Like,
yeah.
Revenge of the Nerds would never be made again because of the way it is. And I still think it's funny. You got Police Academy, another one it has its own style of comedy that is really good. I like it. I know you don't watch 80s like comedies like that, but Porky's. I remember, Porky's. What's the one with Stripes with Bill Murray and Harold Ramis? Stripes. That was a funny army movie. So you have a lot of comedy. So in the 80s, more than 90s made it more raunchier because you show I guess the decades are different. So like the way it was presented, 90s had that different comedy, Dumb and Dumber. And, you had Jim Carrey, which was like the number 1 dude of the 90s, plus Robert Williams and,
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler with Happy Gilmore's and all the Billy Madisons and all those big hits that he did. So yes, yep. Austin Powers, Mike Myers. So like Saturday Night Live. You know what's crazy? We're gonna do it. I'm gonna put it in our schedule somewhere. I'll talk to Nate about this. I want to do a Saturday Night Live live stream. Talk about the history of Saturday Night. I know we talked about this a long time ago. I just never got to it. Now that we have this technology in my hands, we can show a lot more with all this stuff. I want to talk about it because if you look at the 90s in general, I know we're doing 86, just bear with me. The comedy is all Saturday Night Live graduates, if you know what I mean. Like, all the top dudes. Even if you look at the 80s, it's a lot of up and
More
coming.
in
Chevy
the 80s
Chase.
than in the 90s. Because in the 80s is Dan Aykroyd,
Steve
John
Martin.
Belushi, Steve Martin, Chevy Chase,
Martin Short.
Eddie Murphy was
Eddie
SNL.
Yeah.
Martin Short. Yeah, like just on this list alone, I mean, Eddie Murphy made it. He was a he was a Saturday Night Live alum. So yeah, and they continued in the 90s, but to a lesser degree.
It was big during the 90s, though. I think that was because they had that one cast where it was Mike Myers, Dana Carvey, what's the fat one? Chris Farley. Yeah, Adam Sandler. David Spade. I mean, these were all in one seasons of SNL, and I think that to me was the greatest cast. They were the funniest out of all of them. But yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but yeah, I get excited because I like SNL. I don't watch it no more because I don't think the comedy anymore is there. But it's political. I don't like political comedy.
Yeah, it's all political. I used to love SNL. I think the last great cast was when they had like Bill Hader and Kristen Wiig.
Yeah. And, what's the girl that I like?
Kate McKinnon.
I love her. She's funny.
Yeah. Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, and Andy Samberg. Like that
Will
was the
Ferrell
last
was
great
good.
cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like 90s though and early 2000s.
No, I agree. But yeah, these are the movies. Back when SNL was watchable. I agree with Eli. I agree. I always remember waiting up to, and the musical, I can't wait to do this. I want to do it because the musical guest was so amazing back then. Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Stone Temple Pilots. I mean, you had Sinead O'Connor when she did her freaking thing that burned the damn priest or whatever. Yeah, she ripped that shit live and people went crazy. What was it? Jessica Simpson's lip sync went wrong. Ashley Simpson. Like, I'm telling you, it is. We're gonna do it. Because I'm getting too excited now. Because I love that whole, and it's history also, and it's doing what we're doing. I mean, we could even talk about that year with Saturday Night Live if we want to do a show. 97 cast. With that said, 1986. Nate, I totally agree with you. I'm kind of shocked. I thought Aliens would be up on the billboards. It's number 7, which I was shocked. Top Gun was the number 1. So Tony Scott hit it big there. Golden Child, I kind of like. It's one of my favorite Eddie Murphy films. It's a weird movie. Yeah. One of my favorite scenes. I know Triborough, if he's still here. I know he knows what I'm talking about. I don't know if you've seen the movie, but there's a scene. He enters the palace. And the Chinese guy, he's like, man, you're the one who stole my $100. And the guy is there, the monk, with the one eye. He was like in big trouble with Little China. And he's there, right? And he's like, he goes, to talk to them, you have to like rub the pole. So he's like, what are you here for? And he goes, oh, I have to do this. And the girl's standing there. And he goes, I want the knife.
Give me the knife.
Yeah.
I remember that
and they went, please.
Is that the one where the lady like turns into like a snake?
Yes, like, when he pulls the curtain. Yeah, when he pulls the curtain, she's a giant. Yeah, it's a very weird movie. And he has to hold the water. And he's walking through this weird thingy. Like, you know what, though? Charles Dance is the bad guy.
Yeah, it's just as weird as like Big Trouble in Little China. That's a weird movie too. So
I watched it twice, just back to back, and I'm like, can I figure out what this movie's about? And I couldn't even know what the hell I was watching. I know Kurt Russell was good doing the pork chop. What's it called? The Pork Chop Express when he's on the radio. This is Chad Burton here from the Pork Chop Express. Saying stupid stuff.
It's an interesting movie, but it's very weird. Just like the premise is weird.
No, I totally agree with that one. All right, Nate. What is your number 5 on your 1986 and why?
Okay, now I had 2 honorable mentions. I had The Fly with Jeff Goldblum. I really enjoy that movie, but I don't own it, so it didn't make my list. I didn't pick anything I didn't buy, because clearly I can't say it's one of my favorites. I don't even own it. But I do really, really like that movie. And also Manhunter, a movie we watched when we did the Michael Mann director spotlight back in the day. Manhunter, really good Hannibal Lecter movie. My number 5, R.I.P. To the director of this, Rob Reiner. Also, R.I.P. to one of the stars of this, River Phoenix. Stand By Me is my number 5. This is, of course, a Stephen King adaptation, but it's not a horror film. More of a coming-of-age movie. You got Will Wheaton. You got chubby Jerry O'Connell when he was a kid. Corey Feldman. River Phoenix. Kiefer Sutherland. Rob Reiner directed a really, really good coming-of-age movie. Very 80s, but I really enjoy Stand By Me. So that's my number 5.
So I have honorable mentions. I'll say one of them right now is Short Circuit. I love Short Circuit. Johnny Five is a lot. Like that was a really hard film. I like 1 and 2. I thought that was a pretty cute robot movie. My number 5, I don't have the physical medias on me, but my number 5 is Jeff Goldblum's The Fly. One of the greatest, and I tell everyone, I think it's one of the best original take on a remake. Like, the guy took a remake, which is A Fly Go in the Machine, which is the Vincent Price version, and made it their own and spun this thing off. The practical effects is really dope when he comes. Jeff Goldblum, I think personally, I don't know what you think, but I think this is one of the best Jeff Goldblum's performance. Oh, yeah. Besides Jurassic Park, he was already quirky and weird, but this one is like more serious version of Jeff Goldblum. And I liked him. And I like this movie a lot. This is a movie that I mean, they give fucking Leprechaun a 4K. I don't know why we can't get The Fly. 1986 The Fly in 4K.
It's Fox, so it's Disney now at this point.
It.
But probably my favorite David Cronenberg film, The Fly, for sure. Gina Davis really good in that movie.
Oh, Gina Davis.
It scared me when I was a kid, but I like it as an adult.
It's still, it's funny. I rewatched it. We're going to be doing it in Harrison's really old movies. Me and him is doing like the Fly collection. Yeah. And I rewatched it, and I gotta say, it still freaks me out when when all the skin comes out. Yeah, and he spits the all that good. I can't even talk about it, but there's no nasty. Anyway, yeah.
Tony's number 5 is Ruthless People. Yeah, if you guys want to put yours in the chat, I will read it.
Yeah, what's your number 5?
Ruthless People. The movie we never heard of is his top number. He said it was a spoof comedy or something, so that's not surprising.
All right, Nate, what's your number 4?
Okay, my number 4 was on the list of the top 10. So Stand By Me, not on the top 10. This was on the top 10. And this from a studio who was bringing us 100 years of movie memories. And I'm going with Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I know you like that movie. Yeah.
Bueller. Yeah, I love this movie. I think it's great. Mia Sara, gorgeous in this movie. Incredible. Probably my favorite Matthew Broderick movie. I mean, I know he did the voice of Simba in The Lion King, but besides this, and I kind of like Tower Heist, that movie Tower Heist.
Oh, that was from Eddie Murphy in them?
Yeah, when he was a little older in that one. But I'm not the biggest Matthew Broderick fan.
Yeah, I'm not.
But I like him in this. This is when he was young. This is a John Hughes movie. Yeah. So you got John Hughes written and directed. It's just about a kid skipping school, getting into shenanigans. Who don't want to do that? He goes to a big parade. He makes his friend steal his dad's car. He's hanging out with Mia Sara. She's hot. You got Ben Stein saying, Bueller. Iconic. You got the creepy principal who's trying to get him, trying to catch him. And then his sister, Jennifer Grey from Dirty Dancing as well. So like a good, fun 80s comedy it's not super duper funny. It's one of those John Hughes movies, right? Like this is basically like eating ice cream, like it's good, it tastes nice, it's easy, it's a good movie. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Now, question, is that the 4K or is that like your Blu-ray or?
No, this is a Blu-ray, but I just had this cool slipcover. Yeah, gotcha. I did not upgrade it. I don't see this doesn't seem like the kind of movie that I need to have in 4K.
No, I totally understand. Yeah. It's funny. I agree with you. I'm not a big Matthew Broderick fan. I do enjoy some of his movies. Like that one is okay. I'm not too crazy with that one. That one's okay. I like Godzilla with him. I thought he was okay in that. But my favorite one with him in it is a little movie called The Cable Guy. I love Cable Guy.
I do love The Cable Guy.
I love it. That's a movie. If you say 4K, I will buy it day one. I mean, it's not going to get it, but I love The Cable Guy. It's a very underrated film for me. Very dark comedy. But anyway, I agree. Number 4 for me. I'm loving this. I'm loving this because we don't talk much about this stuff. That what makes us tick in our brains. The Three Amigos. I love Three Amigos, dude. Okay. I don't know why, because it's I don't. First of all, the script is so stupid, but I love it with the El Guapo. The bad guy's name is El Guapo. I thought he was funny. That guy. I love when they go into the bar scene and they all think they're the tough guys, but they're not the tough guys. And he goes, wow, tough crowd. Let's sing to them, and they sing "My Little Buttercup," and then they all sing "You Little Buttercup." I love you. The singing bush when they shoot the singing bush. I don't know. I just think I don't know. I like that movie a lot. It's very funny. I would definitely. That's a movie that I would upgrade, and I will always laugh. Yeah,
popular film. And by the way, when we talked off air, and I'm going to read everyone's chats. I told you that 1986 is an Alex year.
It is.
When I'm reading it, I'm like, I know Alex like this one and this one and this one and this one.
Yeah.
All right, number 5 for Evan is also the Three Amigos, so he agrees with you. It's on his list. His number 4 is Highlander.
I'm not a fan of that one. I don't know. And I'm gonna watch the new one.
There can only be one.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the new one because it's Henry Cavill and the director from John Wick. I know it's going to be good action, but I remember telling you, I brought the 4K or whatever, and I put it on, and I'm like, what the hell is this crap? Like, he went from a garage all the way to, like, Ireland. Yeah, he was, like, in Ireland with Sean Connery, and I was like, what is this? I was so lost.
But the villain is Mr. Krabs. The voice of Mr. Krabs is Clancy Brown. So he's Highlander. Tony's number 4 is The Hitcher, the original Hitcher. And Eli says Streets are saying that Nate loves Inspector Gadget, which is a Matthew Broderick.
Like that one?
No.
I think you do like that one.
No, he's saying that, but I don't like that movie. I do remember when it came out, though, Inspector Gadget.
You know what I like about the Three Amigos is the intro.
Yeah.
You ever see the intro?
I don't know.
They're on horses. and they're in the suits, and they start singing their own theme song. They're like, brothers, 2 brothers, and all for one. The 3 brave amigos are here. and then they go, we are the 3 amigos. And they do this high, and they all sing to it. They go there, we are the 3 still holding the note, and then he goes, amigos, and for
who is the 3? It's Chevy Chase, Steve Martin, Martin Short. You know what? I don't think I like the 3 Amigos. That did not make me want to watch it. I don't know.
You know what it is? I'm. Now look, I'm crying and laughing. You know, I think you're right. 86 is my year. Oh my God, I'm like laughing and crying hard. It's so stupid. It's just so dumb. But
so Tony says, I like Inspector Gadget as well. No shame. No, don't say as well. I don't like it.
Everyone thinking you like Inspector Gadget.
Me and Tony, Inspector Gadget. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. They don't have shame, brother. You got it on 4K.
Inspector Gadget came out at a time where I was at an age, I want to say it was the late 90s, Inspector Gadget. I might have been like 12, 13, but like I watched the cartoon Inspector Gadget when I was a kid. And when I was younger, I didn't like when they turned cartoons like the live action. Only the Flintstones. That was the only one I liked with John Goodman and what was it? Rick Moranis as Barney. Those were my that's the only one I liked.
Ruthless People. So we know what the hell everyone's picking. Ruthless People is Sam Stone, played by Danny DeVito, hates his wife Barbara, which is played by Bette Midler. So much that he wants her dead. He escalates when she's taken by a duo of kidnappers who wants $500,000 ransom in exchange for her life. Fully intended to ignore every one of the kidnappers' demands in hopes that they do his favor and kills her.
I feel like now that you've read that, I feel like I might have heard of this movie, but I've never seen it. Ruthless People, Sam Stone.
Oh,
It has a
my
93% on Rotten Tomatoes. So,
Bro, I can't. See, man,
okay.
you got me going with the Three Amigos, bro. That's
All
my
right,
shit.
number 3.
What we got?
My number 3 is a horror film. We talked about this the other week when we did our horror sequel stuff, but whatever. I didn't even realize it came out in 1986. Got to get a horror in there. Got a coming of age movie. Got a comedy. Now a horror movie. Friday the 13th, Part 6. Jason Lives. This is my favorite Friday the 13th movie. And if it's my favorite of the series and it came out that year, it's got to be in my top 5, right? So I love this film. I love the opening with the James Bond intro where he's walking, slashes it, and it makes the blood come down. I love the lightning waking him up. It's very classic, like monster movie.
Yeah.
And this was Zombie Jason, the birth of Zombie Jason. And one of the only ones where a guy is the main person instead of a final girl. Yeah, Tommy Jarvis ran around trying to get him. So, yeah, I love this movie. I think it's the best Friday the 13th movie. So, it made my list at number 3.
Well, my number 3 is a little movie of a beloved action star, Chuck Norris dying, and it's one of my favorites of his, Delta Force. I like Delta Force. I know we covered it. I remember you did not like it as much. You did not like it at all. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, you wasn't too crazy with it. But I liked it. I thought it was a really solid action film. I still McCoy, my man McCoy. That's the
Delta
one.
Force the one.
That's the one with the terrorists taking the plane with the Israelis and everything. He was like,
is there an old guy in it?
Yes, it was Ned from the priest. It was played by Ned from Police Squad. He was a priest.
Which is the one? This is not the one where he got buried in the truck and was drinking.
No, that was Lone Wolf McQuade. That was the one that was like the whole movie. He was sponsored by Miller Lite because he kept drinking beers.
Better than that one. It was better than that one.
Yeah, you enjoyed that one better. But Delta Force is the one that he's like a Delta team, and they go into to do negotiations with hostages. So this one they kidnapped the plane, and remember that's the one that he had the motorcycle with the missiles on it, and he shoots it.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that movie was okay. Yeah, it was okay. I didn't love it, but it was okay.
Yeah. It was the guy that you laugh really hard when he was hiding under the bed and the bad guy opened it and he shot him through the bed.
Okay, I remember Delta Force.
Yeah.
It had some good action scenes.
No, it did. Yeah, great action scenes. And it had the Spanish guy playing Arab. That's what made you laugh. Right. It was a big Spanish actor playing an Arab. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Okay, Tony's number 3 is Howard the Duck. Sorry, haters, but the duck rules. Okay. And now he said something even crazier than that. Delta Force is a great classic film from the greatest studio of all time, Canon Films. This is how you know, Tony, this tells you a lot about our friend Tony's taste in movies. When you say Canon is the greatest by the way, went out of business. They were so great, they went out of business because all their movies cost $10 and they still went out of business. But anyway, Travis here. What's up, Travis?
Hey, what's up, Travis?
Well, so anyway, number 2. Now my top 2 are kind of obvious, but whatever.
Yeah. Mine's too.
I had to be honest with myself. My number 2 was the number 1 movie of 1986, Top Gun. You know what? I didn't love this movie the first time I saw it. What's up, Scott? About time at 9 p.m. Hopefully you're having a good night. I didn't love this the first time I watched it. But then when we did it for Action Movie Guys, and then when Top Gun Maverick was, in retrospect, I've grown to really like this film a lot. Val Kilmer, Anthony Edwards, Tom Cruise, Take My Breath Away, Kelly McGillis. Great soundtrack. The great Tony Scott directing it. I think that's what it was, the director spotlight. When we did that kind of made me, really enjoy it more. So yeah, Top Gun is my number 2.
I kind of agree with you. I was not a Top Gun fan. I'm still not a Top Gun number 1 fan. I think it's a good movie. Favorite. No, it's not. I think it's a very well directed action movie, but I think part 2 is way better. I'm gonna be honest. The sequel, part 2, is
Maverick's a million times better. Yeah. Top Gun for 1986 is one of my favorites.
No. I get it.
It's not like one of my favorites in the pantheon of films, but I've grown to like it more over time.
Yeah, no, I agree. I still like it. I think it's really good.
Maverick is far superior.
Maverick is way better. Now, I got to say for my number 2, we're going to go obvious. Okay, we're going to go obvious here. And I'm going 1986 Cobra. I like Cobra. I know you hate Cobra. I like Cobra. This is the only action star that could cut a pizza with scissors and look cool doing it. It's very weird. But I love the toothpick scene. I thought it's cool when he has the toothpick in his mouth. I don't know. Like Stallone had the look of Cobra. I just wish it was some cooler scenes in the movie. But I kind of like the action sequences. I thought it was really good. I like Cobra a lot. I know you didn't like him, the character as much. But I think that's a character, all jokes aside, could then be remade into modern. Like a John Krasinski or what's the other one? The one that did the John Wick movie? Chad Krasinski and the other one that did Bullet Train.
Oh, David Leitch.
Or David Leitch. I think they could make a character with that Cobra character and do a good job. I think they would do a really good job with him. But anyway, my number 2 is Cobra.
All right, very, very good pick for you. Evan, number 3, Color of Money. Going with the Tom Cruise 2 in a row. Number 3, Color of Money. Number 2, Top Gun. Color of Money, of course, directed by Martin Scorsese. And it is a sequel to The Hustler, which with Paul Newman, which I love. I love The Hustler. Color of Money is actually a very good movie as far as he's playing the same character, but directed by Scorsese, and Tom Cruise playing like his apprentice type person. Travis says, will agree Howard the Duck is a legit good movie. Oh boy. Really, the only weak spot is the plane chase toward the end, which goes on too long. Otherwise, a fantastic adaptation. All right, cool. Hey, to each their own. I am not a fan of that film at all, but he likes it. He agrees with Tony, and Tony says his number 2 is another canon film, which you love this movie, Alex. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2.
No, you didn't know. I do not. That movie is garbage. That movie is straight garbage. Is that the one that they in the highway and he cuts the car with them in it?
He's always going like this all the time.
Oh, that's the one that he looked at the girl and he did the humping motion with the chainsaw. He's like, no, I'm sorry. That movie's a piece of trash.
Dennis Hopper.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And he and the uncle, the grandfather. What was the one? His face is
all saggy, and then there's the guy with the chop top or whatever his name.
What was the other one that he won? He kept winning the chili contest, and it was humans.
Like the uncle or something.
Yeah, that guy. He was like, "You made me do the lose again." He was like, "We won the chili contest," because they kept giving people human food as the secret sauce.
I hate that movie too. You're telling me I'm not a fan of that movie at all.
I have it on 4K, and I'm wondering why I still own it. Like I'm about to throw it in the garbage.
I've never owned it in any format because I saw it once and I was like, nope. This ain't for me.
Oh my God.
That's where they went full comedy. It's not even a horror movie.
Yeah.
Okay, and my number 1.
I think it's your number one. Yeah, let me see.
Well,
James Cameron? Yes. Yeah, I have that one. Number 1.
A little bit of Aliens, number 1. I mean, you got to. This is one of, if not the best sequel of all time. It is the movie, one of the movies that gets talked about as being as good or better than the first in the series. Like, it's one of those rare sequels that absolutely lives up. Some people like it better, some people like it less, but everyone likes it. I don't know too many people who don't like Aliens. Sigourney Weaver, amazing. Action, taking a sci-fi horror and turning it into a sci-fi action with still some scary, it's still scary. It's not like lighthearted action. It's a dark movie. But yeah, Aliens, another one that honestly I liked. The more times I watch it, the more I like it. It's one of those. There's certain movies, where when you first watch it, you're like, this is amazing. And then you watch it again. We've experienced this on AMG. And it's like, what was I thinking? I don't like. This is the opposite, where it's like, every time I watch it, I like it a little bit more. So Aliens is my number 1. What yours too?
My number 1 is Aliens. I think it's one of the greatest sequels of all time. I mean, I know it's up there with Terminator, so people calm down because I know it's Terminator 2. But awesome. Yeah, another good one. But I totally think it's one of the greatest sequels. I think, to me, I think it's stronger than the first one, but I can see a lot of people picking the first one over the second one because of the action. They would like that whole suspense horror and all that. But I think it's better than Alien. That's just me, because I'm not too big of a fan of Alien more than I like Part 2. So, again, to each his own. They like it the way they like it. But, yeah, that's our top 5 list of 1986
Let's see.
Yeah.
Eli says very similar to an extremely goofy movie, the best sequel of all time. So he thinks extremely goofy movie better than a goofy movie. You know what? I agree. That is, as far as animation goes, I don't disagree with him. Scott says, was Police Academy 3 on your list, Alex?
No, 3 is not on my list. 1 and 2 would have been on my list if it was that year, but no, not 3. 3 is funny. Back in Training is mad funny, but.
Evan's number 1 is Big Trouble in Little China. He watched that movie so much as a kid, the rental store gave me a copy. Dang, they were like, stop renting this, kid, just keep it.
Keep your copy. Now, me and you talked about this movie. That's a John Carpenter movie. You know, it's so weird with John Carpenter. I always think his movies are the best. I feel like he fell off as a director. Now, we're going to do John Carpenter as a director spotlight. Because I do want to do his movies. Yeah, we have to do it. You know, fun fact, me and him and birthdays are on the same day. January 16th. But I got to say, though, I feel like as a director, John Carpenter, like, he peaked in 80s and then just fell the fuck off. Like, I mean, I don't know if he hated directing or he just lost his idea or he lost somebody that partnered with him that came up with great ideas. Because you can't tell me you did The Thing, Halloween, Big Trouble Little China, Assault on Precinct 13. What's the other ones he did?
You said The Thing. You said The Thing
I said
already.
The Thing. Yeah.
Big Trouble in Little China. What's the other? Escape from New York. Escape from New York
is another big one. So like, and then all of a sudden in the 90s, he just fell flat. Like
some people would say his last great. Some people.
Escape from LA.
No, that his last great movie was In the Mouth of Madness, which came out in the 90s. That has a lot of fans. I won't say nothing because I know we're going to review it. But I agree that he very much.
Vampires. I like that movie.
I like that movie.
I like that movie. James Woods. Yeah. That one is pretty good.
But he went from like banger to like every once in a while would pop in with a good movie, but he definitely has if you look at his filmography, there's a point where it does this like and it just nosedives.
Yes.
Where you're like Ghost of Mars, Escape from LA, The Ward. Like these are horrible movies. Interesting because it's John Carpenter. The Fog. I like The Fog.
But that's 80s. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if we look at post 90s, I mean, there's not. Let me.
It was 90s, a Village of the Damned remake, which is not a great movie, with Christopher Reeve.
Check this out, 1990s. Okay, I'm just gonna pull these up quick just to do it. I'm gonna read them off and then we can laugh. 1990, Kickboxer from Hell. That's a movie.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know either. Okay, that's a Kickboxer from Hell. 1995, he composed the music for The Curse of Michael Myers. Halloween, Vampires he did in 1998. He did the music for H2O. I guess they used his music. Ghost of Mars, he directed. That's it. All
right, look, I got his IMDb page as
Dude,
far
that's
as
it.
Direct. He did The Ward. The Ward was his last movie. It's not good, but it's the last movie. All right, he did director. Yes, The Ward. Before The Ward, Ghost of Mars in 2001, Vampires in 98, Escape from LA, Village of the Damned, In the Mouth of Madness, Body Bags, which is a TV movie, Memoirs of an Invisible Man, They Live, but that's 80s.
That's right. That's all 80s. So he was an 80s man.
Darkness. Christine, Starman. Yeah, he's amazing in the 80s. And not so much. Of course, Tony here to tell us we're wrong. Or, by the way, his number 1 was Aliens. Not true, he says. Vampires and In the Mouth of Madness are great. I like Vampires. I don't really like the other one. I like Escape from LA and Ghost of Mars. So there you go. That tells you, enough there. Tony, and he liked The War. Tony, you like every movie we say is bad. Tony likes it. Scott likes In the Mouth of Madness. Yeah, some people do. I'm not the biggest fan. It seems like an adult episode of Goosebumps to me. Like I'm not too big, or like the Twilight Zone or something. I'm not a huge fan of that movie.
Well, you're right. It says an insurance investigator begins discovering the impact of a horror writer's books have on his fans is more than inspirational.
Exactly. You watch it one day. When we do the director's spotlight, you'll see it.
Yeah, I'll see it. Yeah.
It's like an adult episode of Goosebumps. but rated R.
All right, I mean, look, there you guys have it. We're gonna do John Carpenter. We're still doing Steven Spielberg again. If you guys want to check it out, we got the latest episode out, which is Catch Me If You Can. That is out now. This Friday is going to be, what the hell is this Friday? War of the Worlds?
No, The Terminal.
The Terminal coming out this Friday, and then War of the Worlds, and then we'll catch up with Munich. That's the latest recording that we're gonna be doing. But yeah, we're doing Director Spotlight Steven Spielberg. But you can catch all 20 episodes prior to that if you're a Steven Spielberg fan and you want to hear our thoughts on those films. Evan joins us. Pop Culture 3394 joins us and sits down with every movie, discuss these Steven Spielberg stuff. But
Scott is one of his biggest fans. He told me. Scott said, "I love this guy, Evan. He has great insight." So Evan, there's a little shout out to you from Scott.
No, yeah, but there you go, everyone. There you guys have it. That is our thoughts from 1986. These are films that we love, that shaped us. We're gonna give you guys our journey through our film. I guess film journey. Our film journey. You get to see what we liked from each decade. Next decade is going to be 96, which is next month, right? April. We're gonna be doing.
Yeah. We'll do them like every month, but one show.
Yeah, so one shows. So next month is going to be 96. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to play the music roulette to see what is the biggest hit of that year. So we did 1986. So again, you guys have not checked it out, check out the prior episodes. I'm going to put the timestamps so you guys can listen to if you guys missed it, you guys can hit it wherever you guys want to join and catch up on. But we did a little segment where you randomly pick a number and we'll pick the number, and that number will pick what song came out of that billboard of that year. So you guys picked some slow ballads. I don't know why, but that's what came out in those years. But 1996 is going to be next month on April. Other than that, we will be back 2 weeks from now. But we got a lot of content coming out this week. So you guys check out. We have Double Impact from 88 Films 4K, which has Dolby Vision versus the MVD version, which doesn't have Dolby Vision. So those two 4Ks are going to go head to head. Plus, we have Devil's Advocate versus the Blu-ray. So you guys can check out the 4K versus Blu-ray. But then after that, it's going to be all action movies going across in terms of what I like and see new stuff. But other than that, Nate, you got anything coming up?
Yeah, all that stuff. Director Spotlight, like you mentioned. Also, over on Instagram, if you follow me, which everyone in the chat here, I think, does, I drop little out of the theater reviews there, just under 3 minutes, quick reels, just to get some thoughts. So I'll be seeing whatever comes out this weekend. I will see it. I'll have a new review there. Also, we will be over on Harrison's channel. I think we do that before our next live, I think. So me and Alex will be over on Harrison's channel, Really Old Movies, to do the last of the Alfred Hitchcock, the second floor, or whatever it was called, the next level.
I think
it's been fun.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's a bunch of 50s movies that he made, so that's going to be the next one. And I think that's like April 3rd or something like that. It's the first. It's the first Friday in April, so it's before we go live again. So me and Alex will be over there with KB from KB Loves Movies, and then of course our buddy Harrison from Really Old Movies. So you can check us out over there in a couple weeks.
Yeah, but other than that, there you guys have it. Thank you so much. Again, if you guys want to check out the replay, check back. I will put the timestamps tomorrow on the page so you guys could check out which sections you want to check out. But other than that, thank you so much for hanging out with us today on this live stream. Again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit like on the video. You guys could also take us on the go with the Action Movie Guys podcast. We are reviewing right now the Mission Impossible franchise. The next episode will be dropping this week also, which is part 5. I don't even remember what we up to.
I think Ghost Protocol was the last one that went up.
Right, so it's Rogue Nation, I believe.
Rogue Nation should be.
Right, 19. Ghost Protocol is out now. So what's Ghost Protocol? Then comes out
Rogue Nation.
Rogue Nation is the next one. That's coming out this week on Tuesday. That won't be dropping. And then I have another unboxing, which I'll be unboxing the She-Ra on Stormwind. If you guys are Masters of the Universe fans, I'll be opening up.
Jeez.
Yeah, so this is She-Ra and Swift. That's what it's gonna look like. Let's put it here.
This thing is bigger than me.
Yeah, this thing is huge. So yeah, you guys are into statues and collectibles, then you guys can check it out. I'm gonna be opening my wife's He-Man collection on the channel throughout the month, so you guys can check that out. That's coming out on Thursday, I believe. But other than that, Calm Down Rich. Who farted, wise guys? Oh, okay.
All right.
Cool. I farted. But other than that, all right, thank you so much. Be awesome to each other and geek out. What we got here? Let's see. Peace.
Hit the button.